All righty. It is 7 a.m. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 30-day yoga challenge, day number 6. Can you believe it? We're already on week number 2. Awesome. If you have one of these little straps or a little towel or something, grab that today. We'll need that at some point. Let's begin today in a seated position. So get comfortable on the floor. Nice, easy seat. Half lotus if you like it. Or just sitting Indian style. We're just gonna do some neck and head and shoulder warm-ups today. A little bit deeper. All right, shoulders, back, roll them back. And forward. Really dig in and kind of feel that chicken wing part in the back when you're doing these. Feel it come together. We can take our arms out in the cactus and rotate up and rotate down, up, internally rotating those shoulders. And clasping the hands behind, open up the chest. And release. Right hand to the left knee, tiny little twist. We're gonna do some more twists today, so this is a little warm up here. Breathing deep into the belly. And over to the other side. Starting to take notice of what's going on in the lower back there. Becoming aware. And release back to front. Change your legs up. And head rolls. To the right. 3 or 4 times. In the other direction. You hear all those crunchy bits inside the neck. Working to increase the flexibility and motion and get those fluids rolling through our joints a little bit easier. Keep them in motion. And release. One more shoulder roll, up and back, up and back, up and back. Take our feet to the back, slide onto all fours. Let's get right into cat-cow. A few times each direction. This whole sequence today is concentrating on lower back issues. So this is a good one. If you've got a tight lower back, just do these moves over and over again. All the stuff we're gonna do today. Woo. And release. Knees wide, toes together, down into child's pose. Forehead to the floor right away today. Look at that. A few breaths here. Opening up those hips, inner thighs, glutes, becoming aware of that lower back connection to the hips. You can press yourself down a little bit farther if you can. Get your heels a little bit closer to your booty. Pressing through the forearms, you can walk it back. and release. Coming back up, curl those toes under and lay up into down dog. Woo! Pedal it out, hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Pedal it out. Whew. Take that into plank. And we're gonna hold that plank for just a little minute. Do little tap outs, do a few tap outs. Right, left, right, left, right, left, and roll it on down into Sphinx, Cobra. And up on all fours, we're gonna slide into our pigeon from here. Left leg goes back, right leg comes crossways, and kind of work that edge, get into that hip, inner thigh, glute. You're also going to feel this on the left-hand side all the way up. It's a nice stretch all the way down the body here, from the chest all the way to the kneecap. You can take it down to a sleeping pigeon if you like. You can have a pillow or some blocks here if you like. Rest your head. Or just stack your hands. Take a few breaths here. Allow that stretch to deepen as the muscles relax into it. That unwind. I'm going to move that right leg back. And left leg comes forward. Slide that right leg all the way back now. Ooh, find that edge on the left. Remember, the two sides of your body may not be exactly the same. You may not feel the same movement in your bones or your muscles. So be sure to give yourself a little bit of grace on these when we're doing both sides. Roll around, find that edge. And drop it down into sleepy pigeon. Pillow, bolster, stack your hands. Deep breaths here, a few deep breaths here. Ooh, I'm really feeling it in the inner thigh on this side. And release and unwind. Ooh. Oh, let's do a couple cat-cows. Even that out real quick. Focusing on that lower back. Oh. How does your lower back feel now? Starting to loosen up a little bit. You can always go back and do another full sequence of all of these if you have time. Double up and lengthen your holds. Sometimes in the morning, 15 to 20 minutes feels like too much, and sometimes it doesn't feel like enough, depending on the morning, I guess. All right. And cross the ankles in the back, and we're back into a seated position. I'm going to put left leg out, and right leg across, and our nice twist here. So you can not grab on your kneecap, but grab on your thigh to help you with that twist. Right arm behind to help support. The left leg has got a nice hamstring stretch going on. The right leg and the spine, we're doing a nice twist. 2 deep breaths here, looking over your shoulder. Breathing deep into the belly. And release, unwind, come back to center. And then let's grab that foot since we've got it right here. Do a little foot massage. That's nice. Give yourself a little love. Separate those toes. That feels good. Separate the toes and go in the opposite direction they normally go. Some mobility in our toes and the tops of our feet. Ankle flexion. Roll the ankle around. A little mobility in there. That feels good. And take the foot to the inside of the thigh for a nice stretch. Oh, I lost my thing there. And lasso your foot if you've got a strap. And pull it down. You can also raise your knee here if you like. Or we'll continue working on this hamstring stretch here in the lower back area. This I can feel. I hold myself here. Support the stretch from the top and pulling. Starting to feel it right here, loosening up that hip bone, that lower back area. A few breaths here. The longer you hold these poses, the more your muscles will let loose and let go and get a deeper stretch. So sometimes the key is not to go faster, but to go slower. And release. All right. Nice little palate cleanser here. Soles of the feet together, a little butterfly before we move on to the second side for the spinal twist. Leaning forward. Do a few pulses forward. Press the balls of the feet together, soles of the feet. Straight spine. And release. Walk it up. Right leg out. Left leg. Sole of the foot to the outside of the knee. We are twisting to the left. Take your left hand to the thigh. Right hand or left hand behind for support. Right hand on the left thigh. And twist. Doing that nice stretch in the right leg. The hamstring. Twisting, feeling that lower back, feeling the spine, regaining some mobility. Couple more breaths here. And release, unwind. Let's grab that left foot, do our little foot massage. Need to do this more often. Work on the fascia of the underfoot. Move those toes back and forth. Some movement. Oh, yeah. The tops of the feet. Work that ankle. You can even get your Achilles heel here, that little string tendons that go up on the back of your leg. That feels good. And sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg. Grab your strap or towel and lasso that foot if you like. Pull it down, support with the other hand. Feel that nice stretch. Oh yeah, on the lower back on the opposite side. And also the hamstring on the right leg. I can feel I'm holding my kneecap hostage right now. Relax the kneecap. We'll be able to go down a little bit deeper into that stretch. This side I'm feeling all the way up into my glutes. A few more breaths here. Feeling a nice release coming on. Next hamstring section is gonna unleash here in a second. Yeah. And release. Whew. Soles of the feet together. Butterfly. When we're working one side to the other, it's always nice to do something in the center that involves both sides equally to kind of cleanse the palate. It's where our cat-cow comes in handy, and our butterfly comes in handy. It's a nice cleansing, uniting pose in between things. And now we're going to lasso our toes and take both feet out. Sitting tall, toes flexed and point, flexed and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Pulling down as much as you can. Nice straight body, full on front, front forward fold, front forward fold. It's Monday. And release the strap, take the legs wide, and reaching down the inside of the legs. See how the inner thighs are feeling right now. Check in with that. Take it down just a little bit more. Zero in on that lower back. How's that lower back feeling? Breathe deep into the lower back. And release. Pressing those legs. Coming up onto all fours. Curl the toes under. Into down dog. Ooh, a lot looser now. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Ooh. And stepping one foot up. Let's take the right foot up first. Coming up into our nice front lunge. Warrior one. Pull that foot out when how far you need. Get into your warrior one. Hips straight to the front. It's the hard part on this one. Bending that knee. Back foot should be angled. About 90 degrees. Slightly angled. So that you have the support you need. And we're going to open it up into warrior two. You might want to deepen it even more now. And front rotate, reaching overhead. And left hand comes down to the side. And we're in our deep front lunge. Dragon. Get right foot back. Down dog. Whew. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Whoop, we're almost done too. Left side, let's pull that left foot up into our front lunge. Warrior one. You can have hands up, hands here, whatever feels good. And do all three. Hips forward. Opening up to warrior two. Deepen the pose if you like. Forward rotation. Arms overhead. Reaching forward. And right hand rotates down. Deep front lunge. Dragon. And left foot goes back. Back to down dog. Woo. Woo. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Whew. Drop those knees. Cat cow. Check in with your lower back. See how it's feeling now. Should have greater mobility in your lower back. Some loosened up hamstrings. Let's start to the day. Cross your ankles, come to seated. Back where we started. Indian style or half lotus, whichever way you like. Close your eyes for a second. Take about 10 deep breaths. Think about everything, think about nothing. Make lists in your head or just chill. Move your fingers, shake your head out, open your eyes. Ooh. Get some motion back in your arms. Yes. Let's move our legs out. And come to standing. And we are done. Thank you for joining me for day 6 of the 30-day yoga challenge. I will see you bright and early tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye.